Hello and welcome. It's been a while. If you've been following my channel, you'll know that I think it's over 6 months since I posted last time, but now I'm back. A lot of life has happened. I think I'll do Get Ready With Me next week. Well, I'll talk a little bit more about what's happening in my life. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Merit. I live in Finland. I'm 43, I think. Yes, 43 years old. So I do everyday makeup, but I do also colorful makeup, and I struggle with English because it's not my first language. And yes, welcome. Okay, today we are testing new products. Some of these I think are quite new in real life, and some of these are new for me. So I'm really excited to try these, and a spoiler alert, everything seems to work really well. So let's get into the video and you'll see what I've been using and how they look. As you see, hair has been growing, so I need to start pulling it back. It's been a while. I had a short hair for I think 5 years, 6 years, something like that. So I'm really not used to having short, even this long hair. As you might know, I pretty much always use some kind of moisturizing spray under my makeup just because my skin is so dry. Even though I use very moisturizing and kind of oily even skincare, my skin is still dry. And today I'm using Bobbi Brown. This is Primer plus Hydrating 3-in-1 setting spray. But you can use this as a setting spray or kind of skincare prep spray or refreshing spray. I have used this now a bit, I would say a month, and so far I'm really liking this. And I'm not gentle with the amount. I really want a good extra layer for my skin, and I always even the moisture out because if I leave kind of more moist spots to my skin, of course the makeup don't apply evenly. I like this leaves this kind of feeling to my skin, so it doesn't fully absorb to my skin, which is exactly what I want. I don't want it to absorb and then it's dry again. It's not oily feeling, it's just product, not stick, but just feels hydrated. But the one I'm quite excited. I don't actually know much what I'm expecting. I'm just curious about the product, and this is from, I don't know how to pronounce, NIOD. Finnish person would say NIOD, but I think it's something else. Photography fluid opacity 12%, highlighting system. There is a tanned version. I think the opacity is less than this, 7 maybe. And then there is this, and I really don't know what it's supposed to do. I think it's supposed to be kind of optical primer, optical kind of corrector or something like that. It comes in, I think, glass bottle. At least it's heavy with a dropper, and well, I think we just need to try it. So I don't know. I have read the descriptions many times, but still I don't kind of know what's going to happen. So this would be interesting. It seems to be quite thick cream. It's pale, yeah. It's almost white, but it looks like pale yellow product. So I'll take this to, well, it would have been wiser to put it just one side of my face, but I'm not wise today. I'm me. Yes, definitely a pale yellow tint, which is interesting. It does absorb easily to the skin. Well, at least it gives my skin quite a lot of... Well, this is interesting. When I look from the monitor, it looks like that my skin is really glowy, like this is very, very glowy product. But when I look from the mirror, I don't see glow almost at all. Oh, I wish you could see this in real life. Like this is... What is this? What's this thing? What is this? It kind of, if I look close, it seems like there is this slightly pale yellow, especially here where I didn't blend it properly. It definitely bounces the light back. Interesting. Will be very exciting to see how it looks if it's going to glow too much, for example, under the foundation. And foundation, this is something I'm very excited as well. I've heard Michelle Wang raving about this many times. This is the new possibly, Kevyn Aucoin, I don't know how to pronounce, sorry, Stripped Nude Skin Tint, and I have the shade 3, ST3 Light. As far as I understood from the online, the shades, there isn't many and they seem to be a different shade of beige, mostly. So there doesn't seem to be a much difference in the shades, so hopefully this one is okay. I think it's supposed to be quite light coverage, so it's quite forgiving what comes to shade, so it doesn't matter if it's not exactly the right one. It's a squeezy tube, but there's a pump here on top, which is quite travel friendly. It's light. Not very runny, quite kind of foundation-like feeling in the texture. And as usually, my Smashbox foundation, blurring foundation brush. This is what I use mostly every day, so favorite. Very, very, very light coverage. I think Michelle has liked this because it gives kind of luminous look to the skin, evens out. Even though it's very light coverage, it seems to kind of even out the skin tone very well. I'm just lately started to kind of accept more that my skin is what it is. There is a lot of hyperpigmentation, and I just don't bother cover them anymore. Well, I didn't so much bother before, but even less now. I think with this this spring, when I've been working at home and I didn't want to put full makeup on, like even medium coverage makeup just for Teams meeting, I've been kind of gotten used to this kind of look. It's definitely luminous. There's not huge difference, but there is there? Well, there's definitely difference of luminosity, like this one is more luminous, but we'll see if it's because it's still fresh, it hasn't dried down. My skin definitely looks good. I would rather have my skin look this healthy and hydrated every day, like without everything. Even with my moisturizer, I don't get my skin looking this good. So at least it is definitely making my skin look really good, which I definitely don't mind. Well, my skin looks better than ever. It looks really skin-like. It looks a lot lighter in the camera than in real life. I hope I can adjust this when I'm editing. it looks like my skin, but so much better than usually. I really love this look. It sits nicely on my big pores. I didn't use any pore filling primer or anything like that, which I often use, and it looks really nice on my pores as well. So, and even though it doesn't cover, it does even out, and this healthiness on my skin, I am impressed. And the shade 3 is definitely a good one for me, at least for now. I'm pretty sure that when I have my winter shade, which is most likely half shades lighter than this one I am now, but anyway, in Kevyn Aucoin world, I think I'm shade 2 or 1, so most likely a bit lighter. But it's summer now, at least for now, so we are okay. I also purchased a new brush. I wanted to test something new for my under eye area. Usually I use this Real Techniques brush, and there's nothing wrong with this. Nothing. It's excellent. I just wanted to try something new. And this is from BH Studio. This is Studio Pro number 3. I think it's supposed to be contour brush, but in picture it looked like it would be perfect for under eye, but now I can see it's a bit big. So I can't fit just under eye. So what I will do, I'll prime my eyes with one thing I really love. This is Elizabeth Arden eyeshadow primer, and I'll do a video soon of products that's absolutely no one talks about, and this is definitely some of those products, but it's amazing. So primer is on, and then I'm going to put some powder. I really love this ByTerry hyaluronic powder. I have the light pink shade, which is one rosy light. This is amazing powder for dry skin. Oh, this feels nice. This feels really nice. It's kind of flimsy but stiff enough, so it's gentle on under eye area, but it's still kind of stiff enough to press the powder to the skin. Well, it might turn out to be quite a good one for this purpose. Oh, I need to powder my cheeks also a bit, because I have a new powder blush. Well, thumbs up for the brush as well. For brows, I use the H&M brow thing. What's this? Superfine browliner in Espresso Brown. I've been using this for years now and absolutely love it. The blush, this is something I wanted to try a long time. This is from Dior. It's from the Backstage collection. This is the pink one. I don't know if it really reflects in the light very strangely. I think this is quite close to what it's in the pan in real life. It's shockingly pink, but if I've understood right, this is something that should kind of change a little bit of the color depending of your pH level or something like that, so it adjusts to each skin shade somehow. So it shouldn't be as pink, but let's see what's this thing doing here. All right. Okay. Oh dear. It's definitely bright pink. It's definitely cool, bright pink. And it's definitely fun. This is one of those shades that's it just works for some reason. It's just works. I think I should be a bit more tanned maybe to use this, but this is fun stuff. This is really nice. definitely, for sure it doesn't match the lipstick I was supposed to try today, but let's see how it goes. I have a red lipstick, kind of bright orange red lipstick, so minimum nude eye look today. I'm going to use the Biba palette, just a quick eyeshadow, and I'll be back. Eyes are on, as you can see, not much. Are you going to be mad if I'm correcting a little bit of the blush, because the contrast with the slightly warm eyes and the cool pink is hurting my eyes. I'm adding a little bit of the Sigma Cor-de-rosa blush. This is pretty new to me. I just purchased the Cor-de-rosa eyeshadow palette, and I purchased this one at the same time, and this is quite kind of warm nude, so I'll just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm allowed, I can do this. I'm a big girl. But then the next one I'm really excited, because believe it or not, this is the first full size. I have a mini, but this is my first full size Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and I'm so excited. It took me a while to decide which shade I'm going to get, because this is not sold here in Finland. I rely fully on swatches I can see online and in online stores. So as I have quite dark and blue based lips, lipsticks tend to look very different on me than what they look on other people. So I usually don't buy very kind of fair shades online, because they can end up looking almost anything. What I can buy online are rich bright reds, and this is exactly one of those. This is shade Red Hot Susan, and it is gorgeous. It's kind of deep brick red shade, and I have high hopes this will be my favorite during this end of summer and fall season. And the package, this is just this is just everything. I line my lips first, because I know otherwise we have a disaster. The lip liner I use is from brand Bronx. This is, I remember they have horrible naming thing. I don't know what the shade this is, but this is something quite orange red thing. Here, Sex Bomb is the shade name. I usually line my lips like this, so I line the lips and blend it a little bit, but don't usually color all my lips, because I want the lipstick to do the job. So this is the thing. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm loving this already. Yes, yes, we approve. My pimple even is approving this lipstick. This, I have a shade, the mini one I have is, I think, Glowing Gen, and it seems like the formula is the same. I just don't remember what the formula is. I think this is the Kissing formula, but I might be wrong. I think I'm going to put a little bit of highlight from the ByTerry palette. Unfortunately, I think this is not available anymore. This was for this season, but it's been definitely well loved during this spring for me. Immediately when I saw this in ByTerry website, I had to have it because it's just beautiful palette. Yes, it's quite heavily scented with the ByTerry rose scent, so if you don't like rose scent and you didn't have your hands on this, you can be happy that you didn't, because you wouldn't like it. But I've been really loving this. It's such a beautiful, subtle palette with gorgeous shades. This is the highlighter I used, which in the pan looks like powder, but in cheeks it's a subtle highlighter. And then there is 2 blushes and a bronzer, which miraculously I can actually use. Usually these palette bronzers are too kind of warm and yellow and orange. So here we are, final thoughts. Very interested to try this more. I really liked how my skin looks, and now with foundation on, even that this foundation is very light coverage, it doesn't shine too much through. And in mirror, I don't have natural light much because it's late, but in mirror my skin looks really good. And this combination of the photography fluid and the Kevyn Aucoin nude skin stripped nude skin tint, I really like. Unfortunately, I don't have time now to keep this makeup on for full day. Most likely I would say that this is not going to last all day, and I don't even mind, because this is the look I want to have when I go town with my friends, or do some errands, or having a brunch or something like that. But I will for sure test this for full day wear, and I will update sometime later in a month or something like that. That's my final thoughts then. So very excited of these. The blush. It's not the right one for this look, but it's really fun blush. I would say this is even more better if you have tan. It would kind of give that extra spark for tan skin. But next time when I have more cool toned fair skin, I think I'm going to do more this kind of cool bright pink looks, and this will be bomb in those looks. I really liked how it applied to my skin, how it behaved. It was easy apply and everything, so I am excited about this one. And who wouldn't be excited about new lipstick, especially as good as this is, and especially when it's not on my teeth anymore. Oh, and the brush. Approved as well, works really well on powdering both under eye area, next to nose, cheeks. So definitely, I think I need to try this for contouring as well, even though I don't contour so much, but when I do, I will test this for this. But here we are. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did. I'm really excited about this, and there is now new videos coming sooner than next 6 months. So if you are not yet subscribed and you want to see my videos, just, well, you know what to do. And well, I will see you next time. Have a great day, and bye bye.